Hi, my name is James Thomas, and this right here is my 49 Ford F1 named Bigbacon. I got this truck in 2017 in Redding, California. I literally had to dig it out of the ground in order to recover it. And my goal with this truck was to set out and make something different that people love to hate, and I think I accomplished that. So it's by a 2JZ. It's got a GTE block and a GE head. It's got CP pistons and mainly connecting rods, so it's forged internals. It's got a GT45 rep turbo. Let's see what else. It's backed by a T56 transmission with a sequential shifter on it, 6-speed. It's got a transmission adapter that I made on my CNC plasma table to mount the transmission to the back of the motor, along with a bunch of other custom work that's been done. The front and rear suspension, subframes, so independent front, independent rear, also out of a Toyota Supra or SC300 or SC400, or basically Toyota. They're all the same. The air management, or the air struts, are out of a Mercedes that I modified to fit the suspension. Let's see, custom air management, so no big brand name. Aluminum air tank that I built. So let me just take you around and show you what I got going on. All right, front air dam, custom built, all aluminum. That right there is the air intake, which feeds through a 4-inch aluminum tube that gets fed all the way up into the turbo. Let's see, we have a V-mounted radiator, aluminum rad. Basically, it's a core with end tanks I made. Everything is AN. All the plumbing is AN, and all the plumbing stuff is provided to me by my sponsor, Phoenix Industries. Made the covers for the cams. Made the aluminum valve covers. 4-inch aluminum exhaust. Made the aluminum catch can. Basically everything that you can see that looks like it's been made is something that I made. I made the intake manifold, exhaust manifold. So essentially, from where the cab sits on the frame is basically the only thing that's original left as far as the frame goes. So from the cab mounts forward, it's all got a custom frame to house the air struts. So all the suspension geometry was done in 3-dimensional space, so that way I got all the geometry correct the first time, which I did. So the truck will sit flat on the ground, which is what it's doing right now. The front has the big brakes off of the GS400 Lexus, all aluminum 4-pot. It's got vented slotted rotors. Let's see, I did the artwork on the truck as well. This is real patina. This truck is 71 years old, and it's got a story to be shared, so couldn't change that. So American flag for the bed. It's wood. I aged it and painted it and basically did it all. Same, following with the theme with all the aluminum. Got Optima battery holder. All the panels up in the corners are all removable with a quarter turn fasteners. You guys know who Crafty B is. Partnered with him and he supplied the fuel cap. So the tailgate is something that I made from scratch. Didn't have a tailgate, and nor could I find one at the time, and also at the time I couldn't afford one, so I made one. So I used my CNC plasma cutter to basically cut out the Ford script, and I made it into a stamp. So, that's actually embossed. Kind of one of those things that's overlooked is the tailgate. Not a lot of people pay a lot of attention to it. Diffuser, well, diffuser look, I guess. It doesn't really diffuse much air. Let's see. The fuel tank was incorporated into the diffuser. The battery box also made. So really just trying to set out and just be different, really. Alright, let's go to the inside. Oh, I also made the mirror mounts as well. Oh, another little small detail. These trucks don't come with door locks, so I wanted my truck to lock, so got these on both sides. I mean, it's really just to keep the honest people out, I suppose. So, quick release steering wheel, Dragonfire steering wheel, some heel toe plate / floor mats, Samsung tablet as a dash, CAN bus, touchscreen switches, got a little USB port, 4-gang. Seats are fully adjustable. I am using a set of OEM Volkswagen seat belts just because if you've ever been to pick and pull and try to get seat belts out of a car, they're normally cut out because people pull engines. So no reason for them, just was the first black ones I found. So I made the shifter extension, obviously because the truck's pretty tall and I sit pretty tall on it. It's got the S1 sequential shifter on it. There's the wiring panel over there. So basically you got your ECU, fuses, relays. All right, so that's gonna be it for this one. I just wanted to reiterate, this is basically my first, notable big build. I learned a lot of things building this truck. It's a lot of stuff I didn't know how to do before, like TIG welding aluminum, programming with a CNC, plasma table. I learned a lot of stuff in building this, and a lot of stuff, has taught me. All this stuff has taught me so much. It's just unreal. I learned how to do lettering. Just little stuff. I try to, take every task head on and try to give it an honest effort myself before I ask anybody for help. Just because that's just the type of person I am. So with that being said, I 100% built this truck with these own two hands, and I'm pretty proud of it. A lot of good feedback from everybody that sees it, and I hope you guys feel the same way. People love to hate the motor, but at the end of the day, hot rodding is hot rodding, and I think this fits the ticket. All right, man. Thank you for your time.